first in HD. 12 News at 5 starts now.
Chicken choices. Hundreds show to support Chick-fil-A after the owner makes a statement against gay marriage.
I'm definitely going to support them on the stand they took.
What Southeast Texans are saying after the hot topic is sparked.
3 units from the Beaumont Police Department conclude a 6-month undercover operation. What businesses were targeted for purchasing illegal metal items. Hundreds packed Southeast Texas Chick-fil-A restaurants to show their support for the president of the chain and his, quote, firm support of traditional marriage. Good evening and welcome to 12 News HD. I'm Greg Picasso.
And I'm Mary Sturgill. Thank you for joining us. In tonight's top story, former presidential candidates Mike Huckabee and Rick Santorum deemed today National Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day, and Southeast Texans went out in droves in support.
12 News HD reporter Courtney Francisco joins us live from Chick-fil-A on Dowlen Road with how the gay marriage debate has been sparked. Courtney?
Greg, Mary, the lines out here at Chick-fil-A are still going strong in Beaumont. You can see over here the drive-through line is stretching way past the next parking lot, and over here people are walking into the store, packing the inside. Many of those out here to support the president of the company announcing his opinion on gay marriage. People packed the inside of Chick-fil-A restaurants in Beaumont and Port Arthur, not only for the food, but many to make a statement, renewing the debate on gay marriage in Southeast Texas. Many of those here tell me they agree with the president and COO Dan Cathy's view that gay marriage is wrong biblically. And they believe he has a right to say that since he isn't keeping a particular group from his business and he hires people who are gay to work for him. The debate began to boil after Cathy announced his view against gay marriage in the Baptist Press. While some believe businesses shouldn't dive into political issues, others put their beliefs where their mouth is.
I've drove 45 miles to just eat breakfast at Chick-fil-A because I've always loved Chick-fil-A, but I'm definitely going to support them on the stand they took and everything. I'm also going to pick up my wife at lunchtime and we're going to come back and eat lunch here.
And we'll be right back out here at 6 to talk to you about why those who didn't appreciate Chick-fil-A today say they don't agree with Cathy's statement. We're live in Beaumont. Courtney Francisco, 12 News HD.
Chick-fil-A did say they did not initiate the Appreciation Day, but say they are glad for the support.
Many of the restaurants in Southeast Texas are seeing well over double the number of customers that they see on a normal day. Now, this topic has sparked controversy all around, and we want to hear from you. Our web poll question asked, does the president of Chick-fil-A's stance on marriage sway you to eat or not to eat at the restaurant? The majority of you so far, 67%, say no. It does not sway your decision to eat at the restaurant. The rest say 33% say that it does. Now, this has created quite a stir today nationally and here locally, and many of you are commenting on our Facebook page. Lacey Doherty says, it doesn't bother me. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, even if it isn't the same as mine.
But Mary and Keith disagree, saying, I don't want to eat there again. I think it's wrong, and there are plenty of other places to eat. Join the conversation on our Facebook page and vote on our web poll question at 12newsnow.com. Final results tonight on 12 News HD at 6:30 on KJAC, your NBC.
In your neighborhood crime alert, the Criminal Investigation Division, Special Assignment, and Street Crimes units of the Beaumont Police Department are wrapping up a 6-month undercover investigation called Operation Steel Curtain. Police targeted businesses that were illegally purchasing restricted metal items. A total of 6 people have been arrested. Police say during the investigation, officers sold different restricted items to the businesses. The metal sold by undercover officers was valued at more than $10,000. Police say the businesses purchased the items for a total of $1,000. Now here's a list of the businesses that were illegally purchasing restricted metals. Salvage Yard on Wheels or Scrappy Metal, VV Recycling, Angels Scrap Yard, Commercial Metal Corporation, Wright's Scrap Recycling, and Beaumont Iron and Metal Corporation. Now all those arrested so far face felony theft charges that, if found guilty, could net them up to 2 years in a state jail and a fine of up to $10,000.
Good morning, everyone. Breaking news this morning from the 12 News HD newsroom. Police are on the scene of what was a SWAT standoff in North Beaumont this morning, where 3 people are now in custody at this hour. Early reports said officers may have been looking for another person. 12 News HD's Courtney Francisco is at the location near the scene of what was the standoff with this live update. And Courtney, I understand police have just finished briefing reporters. Can you tell us what they told you?
Yes, Brian, here's what we've learned. 2 men are in custody after shots were fired at a SWAT team in the 1900 block of Ives Street. You can take a look behind me. You see police are still down there at that house. They tell me they were serving a narcotics search warrant at the home at 9:15 this morning. And when the SWAT team approached, shots were fired and 2 men ran out of the home. Police captured them and they are now in custody. A 3rd man was arrested in connection to the search warrant. He was found before officers arrived at this house, and police are now searching the home for any drugs, and we'll bring you more information as we have it coming up on 12 News HD.
So again, people don't have to worry. They're not looking for a 3rd suspect at this point.
That's right, they're not. Everything's done, and they are searching the home for drugs. And they also tell me they could have, they're trying to get another search warrant for a home near this one to check for any other people that might be involved. But so far, they don't think anyone else is involved.
At this point, is a perimeter still in effect? Are they still warning residents to stay inside, or has that been lifted?
They are still telling residents, well, residents are out watching. They're not being told to stay inside, but there is a perimeter set up around here just to keep people from driving down this road and interfering with the search.
Good enough. Thank you very much, Courtney. And of course, we'll be updating this story throughout the day. All you have to do is go to our webpage at 12newsnow.com or our Facebook page to find out the very latest. And of course, we'll have that for you coming up on 12 News at 5, 6, and 6:30. We now return you to our regular programming.
All right, let's talk web trends for a Monday. And the funniest thing is, one of the things trending today is Facebook, not because of bad stock or anything like that, but Facebook is actually planning something for the tweens now.
Yeah, I like this idea. I think it's going to be good for parents. I know a lot of kids want to get on Facebook and be part of the whole social media crowd. We asked on our Facebook page today, should young children be able to use Facebook, and if so, under what conditions, and what do you think? We had about 50 comments about this today, so that was really cool. Let's see, let's read a couple of them here. Shirley LeBlanc, this is so true, said most of the kids I know that have one, the parents lied about their age. Yeah,
Lynn Marie Garcia said absolutely no without proper parental guidance. I think when they have one, it opens doors for perverts to peek in because kids don't realize the dangers. This all stems from an article in the Wall Street Journal. Facebook saying they're developing technology that would let kids under 13 use Facebook with parental permission. And the way they can do it is they can link it to the parent's account.
Yes, I like that idea.
Well, I've got a 12-and-a-half-year-old, and I'm just not sure if I'm ready for him to have all his stuff out there.
So what do you think is a good age?
37.
It's a little old.
Yeah, it's a little old.
I'd say probably about 18.
Yeah.
Maybe 16.
Yeah.
It depends. Then again, in high school, it depends on your kid.
It depends on your kid. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. If your kid is mature enough and you trust them enough and you can kind of monitor what's going on, I don't have a problem with it. But you can still weigh in on that conversation. Just log on to our Facebook page.
Go ahead. You can comment on all that stuff and join in the conversation. I mean, people are still talking about this, so it's a big deal.
Yeah, tons of people talking about it. Okay, now I know you're a big movie buff, Briana Maria Chandler, and I know you've seen Cocktail about 100 times, right?
Not quite.
Once? You've never seen Cocktail.
I kind of know what it is.
Tom Cruise movie from, I don't even know, late 80s maybe?
Well, there you go, because I was born in...
Stop it.
Okay,
just stop
I'll stop there.
Now. He played a bartender who had a very unique way of mixing drinks, flipping bottles and whatnot. This is your viral video of the day. This is actually from, well, it's not America's Got Talent. I guess it's Ukrainian. Has talent. Watch this guy. Now this is pretty cool because they do super slow-mo on some of these moves he's got going on here. Check to that. Look at that. That's the drink switching, mixing cups there.
That's awesome.
Very, very cool little deal he's got going on there. The only problem is no one got to taste the drink, so you don't know. You just don't know how good it tastes. He puts on a heck of a show, but you know, it still depends on the taste of the drink. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. And look at the bottle flipping. Check it out.
That's
look at that.
Awesome. I wonder how long he had to practice.
I tried that back in my waiter / bartender days in college, and I think I'm still paying for all the bottles. All right. Okay, now, we've all been to school, we've all been absent, and we all have to bring the note from a parent the next day.
Yep.
Well, this young 5th grader actually skipped school on Friday with parents' permission to go see President Obama speak. He was speaking at his dad's place of work. Look what the president did. Not only did he come over and say hi, scroll up to this note.
Check that out.
Mr.
And
Ackerman.
it's on, you got the presidential seal stuff
it's
right
on
there.
His official stationery.
That's
Mr.
awesome.
Ackerman, please excuse Tyler. He was with me, Barack Obama.
I mean, that's the ultimate excuse for school. I mean, I wish I had one of those because, I mean, I always had to forge my mom's signature
I hope he didn't give it to Mr. Ackerman. I hope he kept it for himself.
I know, I would
That's
have.
a pretty cool souvenir. How can you not give an excused absence for that? Brianna, good to see you.
Hey, thank you.
Time now for our web trend segment, and our producer Briana Chandler joins us to chat with me about Pinterest and all the good things that are going on the web.
Yeah, we're missing Greg, but I mean, it's a perfect time to talk about the girly stuff because I know Greg doesn't know much about Pinterest, so this is a perfect thing. And me and you are both, we come to work all the time, talk about Pinterest, what you've pinned, what I've pinned, what you've made, what I've made.
Yeah.
So this is really some cool stuff, and you always got really good ideas.
This is my page right here, and I kind of, you've heard of a vision board, and I've kind of turned Pinterest into my vision board, so I've named my boards. You know, you can name your boards, and I have places I want to go. Food I want to cook, which I try to cook something every weekend because I'm kind of a foodie. Healthy living, that is anything from exercise or home remedies or how to be more natural. Little reminders, these are positive quotes that I find all over the place. Usually it's other people's reprints, I'm just copying them, which is the best thing about Pinterest. Favorite places and spaces, ideas for the home, and then slide on over. Photos I love.
This is the guy that I really like to see.
Yeah, I pinned that specifically for you.
I have a board called Future Husbands that I have all the cute guys on. Like I got Ryan Reynolds. Definitely have me some Adam Levine on there because he is just a cutie. Yeah. But yeah, I like a lot of stuff that you can decorate the homes. I'm always looking for stuff like that.
Absolutely.
That's always cute stuff there.
So, you know, it used to be that we would tear things out of magazines and post them on a bulletin board or whatever, and Pinterest has taken the place of that.
Yeah, I like this. This is really cool, and you can always find it all the time. You don't have to worry about pages and pages and pages.
Exactly,
you can just
and no clutter in your house.
Exactly, exactly. So, well, hey, I wanted to show you this awesome, scary but crazy
video.
This is Laverne. She's 80 years old, and it was her idea to go skydiving. Well, look, as you can see, once she gets in, she is not into it. She is not having it right here.
She is scared to death.
She is scared, and you can see she's pushing back, and finally he just jumps.
They just have to
pulls
go.
her out.
Yeah.
But what you see is the crazy part. Here you can see her coming out of her harness.
She's beginning to come out of her harness, yeah.
I'm going to fast forward here a little bit, but the guy is literally having to hold her the entire time.
Yeah, these tandem skydivers are experts, and you know, there's a certain position that you're supposed to get when you're skydiving. Since she was kind of fighting that position, she kind of came, I mean, she came right out of her harness right there, and he is holding on to her for dear life.
For dear life. And this is before they even had to release their other chute and jump back up, and he still has to hold on to her the entire time. So
luckily, though,
she made it.
She made it.
They
landed safely. She's alive. He was shaken up. If you watch this whole video, you'll see the end.
We'll show you
they are having to comfort both of them, and you know, people are running like crazy to get to them, and so yeah.
If
they give you instructions,
ending, but a scary one.
Absolutely. If they give you instructions, follow the instructions.
Absolutely.
All right, Brianna, thank you so much for joining me out here today.
Thank you.